Please ban a hero. Your team is banning. Please pick a hero.
Magic is my life.
The enemy is picking.
Another gold medal in my pocket.
Do you want to make friends with Nana?
Your team is picking.
Love outshines the golden crown.
Hayabusa, Sanjo.
The enemy is picking.
Test. Alpha is online.
Everyone has a beast within.
Your team is picking.
I am the priestess of primal lightning, the hunter of all the evil
is my
gods.
craft.
The enemy
Diggy
is
is my
picking.
name.
Let's make the whole world green and lively. Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed! Launch attack! You can't catch me! I'll hunt you to the ends of the earth! Initiate retreat! Wow, I'm touched by your focus.
Wow, the outside world is quite intriguing. Your demeanor disappoints me. Thank me, my lowly opponent.
First blood. Ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
All that is evil shall be sealed away. Wow, the outside world is quite intriguing.
Initiate
Wow,
retreat.
I'm touched by your focus.
Enemy has been slain.
Evildoers, prepare for your judgment!
The enemy has slain. Double kill. Ally has been slain. Initiate retreat.
I'll hunt you to the ends of the earth. Thank me, my lowly opponent. Evildoers, prepare for your judgment! Your demeanor disappoints me.
Ally has been slain. You have been slain.
You can't catch me. Evildoers, prepare for your judgment! Wow, the outside world is quite intriguing.
You have been slain.
My...
Launch attack! Initiate retreat!
Wow, I'm touched by your focus.
Initiate retreat! Attack the turtle!
Evildoers, prepare for your judgment!
An enemy has been slain! The enemy has slain the turtle!
You can't catch me! For the glory of the Empire. Your demeanor disappoints me.
Mega kill!
I'll hunt you to the ends of the earth.
Request backup! Initiate retreat!
Thank me, my lowly opponent. Wow, outside world evildoers, prepare for your judgment!
Launch attack! Ally has been slain.
Thank me, my lowly opponent. All that is evil should be sealed away.
Enemy rampage!
I'll hunt you to the
down.
ends of the earth.
Killing spree! Our turret has been
Evildoers, prepare for your judgment!
Our turret is under attack! Shut down! Ally has been slain. The enemy has slain the turtle. Our turret has been destroyed. Initiate retreat!
Your demeanor disappoints me. You can't catch me. Wow, I'm touched by your focus. Your demeanor disappoints me.
Our turret is under attack.
Wow, I'm touched evildoers. Prepare for your judgment.
Launch attack! Been slain. Initiate retreat! Launch attack! Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain. Our turret has been destroyed. Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed.
Wow, the outside world is quite intriguing.
Our turret is
Thank
under
me,
attack.
my lowly opponent. You can't catch me.
Our turret has been destroyed. Ally has been slain.
I'll hunt you to the ends
Enemy
of the
has
earth.
slain more.
All that is evil shall be sealed away. Wow, I'm touched by your focus.
Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
Wow, the outside world is quite intriguing.
Our
Your team is banning. Please ban a hero. Your team is picking.
Do you want to make friends with Nana?
The enemy is picking.
Rise beyond greatness and reignite the star! I'll show 'em true cruelty!
Your team is picking.
Sniper ready. Give me a target.
The enemy is picking.
Of imprisonment.
Hayabusa! Sanjo!
I'm bound by nothing, be
Please
it
pick a
family
hero.
or destiny.
Wipe out all the injustice in the world!
Thorns remain, should
The enemy
petals
is
fall.
picking.
I am vengeance incarnate!
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
In me, the tiger sniffs the rose. Ha!
Mid lane, careful!
Become one with the sword.
First blood! Well played. Initiate retreat! Ally has been slain.
I won't let my blood be spilled on those barbarians.
Enemy has been slain.
Pity it hardly rhymes. Many wield swords,
Initiate
but I
retreat.
am the only sword master. Let me hear your applause. My sword thirsts for blood.
An enemy has been slain.
Gather at the turtle!
From the darkness shines my blade.
Justice served!
Taste this!
Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain.
For my beloved Odette.
Ally has been slain. The enemy has slain the turtle.
Odette. Beautiful Odette.
Our turret has been destroyed. Ally has been slain.
Justice served!
You have been slain.
Petals fell.
Killing spree.
To be a hero, I had to sacrifice my love of the harp.
Initiate
They
retreat.
seem so flawed in front of my perfect soul.
Justice served!
Enemy rampage.
I won't let my blood be spilled on those barbarians.
Our turret is under attack.
Many wield swords, but I am the only sword master. Become one with the sword.
Our turret is under attack. Spree.
So flawed.
Keep an eye on
Perfect
the
soul.
map.
Our turret has been destroyed.
In me, the tiger sniffs the rose.
turret is under attack. The enemy has slain the turtle.
Justice served.
Enemy double kill.
For my
An enemy
beloved
has been
Odette.
slain. Ally has been slain.
I have no sympathy to spare for doers.
Our turret
Hang
has
in
been
there.
destroyed.
Hang in there.
To be a hero, I had to sacrifice my love of the harp.
Shut down. Launch attack. Request backup. Initiate retreat. Our turret is under attack. Initiate retreat. Our turret has been destroyed.
Some admirer wrote me a sonnet. Pity it hardly rhymes.
Our turret is under attack. An ally has been slain.
Taste this!
Our turret is under attack. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. The enemy has slain Lord.
My sword thirsts for blood.
Enemy has been slain. Ally has been slain. Shut down. Enemy double kill.
Well,
Shut down. Request backup. Killing spree.
from the darkness shines my blade.
Justice served.
Let me hear your applause.
Initiate retreat. Ally has been slain.
My sword thirsts for blood.
Our turret is under attack.
Many wield swords, but I am the
Our
only
turret
sword
has been
master.
destroyed. Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Launch attack!
I have no sympathy to spare for doers.
Initiate retreat!
They seem so flawed in front of my perfect soul.
You have been slain. An enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat. Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain. Double kill. Our turret is under attack. Turret has been destroyed. Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Play safe. Our turret has been destroyed. Our base is under attack.
To be a hero, I had to sacrifice my love of the harp.
Initiate retreat.
Some admirer wrote me a sonnet.
Initiate
Pity it
retreat.
hardly.
Request backup.
In me, the tiger sees. Had to receive bad.
Ally has been slain. Shut down. Your team destroyed a turret. Our base is under attack. Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
With the sword.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Justice served.
Our base is under attack. An enemy inhibitor is under attack.
Justice served.
Initiate retreat. Our base is under attack. Initiate retreat. Ally has been slain.
I won't let my blood be spilled on those barbarians. Let me hear your applause.
Enemy rampage.
For my beloved Odette.
Our base is under attack. An enemy has been slain.
Taste this.
Our base is under attack. Has been slain. Double kill.
Odette. Beautiful Odette.
Slain an enemy. Launch attack.
From the darkness shines
Gather at the
my
Lord.
blade.
Gather at the Lord!
Request backup.
Gather at the Lord!
perfect soul.
Request backup. Ally has been double kill. Ally has been launch attack. Our base is under attack.
Justice served.
Initiate retreat. Killing spree. Initiate retreat. Launch attack. Initiate retreat.
Become one with the sword. Some admirer wrote me a sonnet. Pity it hardly rhymes.
Request backup. Your team is launch attack.
Taste this!
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree. Backup. Your team destroyed a turret.
In me, the
Request
tiger
backup.
sniffs the road.
Your team destroyed a launch attack. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Team destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. Victory!
Please ban a hero. Your team is banning. Please pick a hero.
My magic flows as freely as the
enemy is
wind.
picking.
Only love and night are everlasting.
I am more than
Your
a
team
weapon.
is picking.
Koopa are the best partners in the world!
Wipe
The
out
enemy
all the
is
injustice
picking.
in the world.
Sand rises when I give the word.
Time to take the field.
Please pick a hero.
I'm bound by nothing, be it family or destiny.
I love the smell of gunpowder in the morning.
Enemy is picking.
I am the priestess of primal lightning, the hunter of all the evil gods!
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
The show is on.
Request backup!
Heavy tricks! Those old fools.
Launch attack! First blood!
Try to escape?
An enemy has been slain!
My choice is infallible.
Request backup! Initiate retreat!
Watch my blade!
Initiate retreat! Understood.
Untamable. Why tame people anyway?
Initiate retreat!
Off with you! That's it!
Gather at the turtle! Okay. Battle spell is ready.
Watch my blade! Bullseye!
Launch attack!
Missed the target.
Gather at the turtle!
I don't bend to my fate. I bend it.
The enemy has slain the turtle. Initiate retreat.
Keep your opinions to yourself. On my words. Yeah! Ha! Petty tricks. The result will be different this time.
Initiate retreat.
Bullseye!
Request backup. Enemy has been slain. Ult is not ready.
Bullseye! Petty tricks!
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Let's get this over with. Bullseye! Off with you!
Initiate retreat. Launch attack.
Not the time for complacency.
Killing spree. Double kill. Request backup.
On my words!
Slain. Request backup.
That's it!
Request backup.
This is not where I belong.
Ult is not ready.
Bullseye! Petty tricks!
Initiate retreat.
Understood. Gather up the turtle!
The enemy has slain backup.
Understood.
Ult is not ready.
Trail leaves a bitter taste. Ha!
Launch attack. Initiate retreat. An ally has been slain.
You'd better watch out.
Sorry.
Okay.
An ally has been slain. Your team destroyed a launch attack.
Watch my blade!
Turret has been destroyed. Ult is ready. Our turret is under attack. An enemy has been slain.
I don't bend to my fate. I bend it.
Initiate retreat.
Now
Request
begins the
backup.
fun part.
Initiate retreat.
Duke attacks. Boring.
Ally has been slain.
On my words!
You've slain an enemy.
Quicker than I thought.
Ult is not ready. Ult is not ready. Our turret is under attack.
Bullseye!
Initiate retreat. An ally has been slain.
Bullseye! Off with you!
Monster kill! Ally has been slain. Your team destroyed a turret has been
The
destroyed.
result will be different this time.
The enemy has slain the turtle. Our turret is under attack.
Petty tricks!
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Foolishness can cost lives.
Ally has been slain. Double kill.
On my words!
Request back.
Understood.
Not the time for complacency. Fate can't define me. Off with you! My daggers. Bullseye! That's it!
Our turret is under attack.
Betrayal leaves a bitter taste.
Our turret has been destroyed. Request backup.
Fate can't define me. Bullseye!
Our turret has been destroyed.
It's okay. Just play safe.
Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed. Thank you. Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed.
I don't bend to my fate, I bend it.
Gather up the Lord!
Bullseye! Watch my blade!
Enemy has slain. Initiate retreat. Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed.
That's it!
Enemy godlike. Initiate retreat. Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Request backup. Our turret has been destroyed. Our inhibitor turret is
result
under
will be
attack.
different this time.
Killing spree. The enemy is under attack. Enemy triple kill. Defeat.
being banned. I think we are eyeing for a Harith here for See You Soon. Especially because it's one of those meta heroes that can just fit in any kind of composition. But that leaves Roger also for the taking for Fnatic Onic. Apart from that, this could be a very natural draft that we are going to see. Apart from the Bane ban, this all seems very, very... Oh, by the way, Ling is available? See You Soon? Are they going to give that up?
I don't know. I think that maybe even MP the King might pick it up for himself.
Okay.
It really kind of depends, right? Because I do agree with you that probably if Roger or even Harith this up, that's going to be first pickable for the side of See You Soon.
Yeah.
But Fnatic can instantly reply. And most of the time, based on what we've seen so far, they don't pick up the Ling in first rotation.
I don't want this to be like Harith and then Ling. Like Harith being picked up by See You Soon and then Ling by Fnatic Onic, because that's a difficult scenario to be in. So I think See You Soon put themselves in a spot where they have to first pick this Ling. Apart from that, maybe a Valentina could be a good opener, but that leaves Harith and Ling for Fnatic Onic to pick up. So this looked to be really dicey. But then again, you don't have a choice if you're See You Soon, right?
Well, I think that See You Soon, they have been known to play a couple of pick-off compositions before, right? So still, See You Soon, they're opting to go for the Ling, which passes the priority back over to Fnatic Onic at this point of time. You think that this is going to be like early lockdown?
Yeah, like a Cho, for example.
Cho, Kaja.
Yeah. Teresa's open. Fnatic Onic, they also like Julian going up against the See You Soon, against the Ling, so that could be a choice. It's also a flex, so Harith and Valentina perhaps for Fnatic Onic, or Harith plus Julian, so that they can have that effect.
Can I say something that really shows our age?
What?
Back in my day, when the opponent picks up a Ling, you fight it with Lancelot.
Yeah.
Right? That was so long ago. How the meta have changed, and now they pick up the Harvey as well as the Edith. And again, very flexible. The Edith can go either Roam or EXP, so a lot of options still up for Fnatic Onic.
Hey man, back in my day, whenever you see a Harith, you have to pick Lunox on the opposite
side.
Yeah.
That's
Let's go even further back.
Yeah, that was
throwback.
M1 days.
Oh,
yeah. I love this answer coming up from See You Soon, going up the Valentina, then the Teresa, very standard pickup. All meta heroes for See You Soon. Nothing too fancy. I believe that amongst all of the mages that can match up against this Valentina, it's going to be the Julian. But in this case, it's the Hayabusa. So yeah, that's how you enter the Ling. Fight fire with fire. Assassin on assassin battle we're seeing, boys.
Can we talk about how in this meta, Angela really has fallen off? Where now in the fourth day, we're not seeing a lot of Angela bans, and even when it's up, no one's really picking it up.
Well, I don't know about this one, right? Because again, there's very good enablers, right? Good targets for the Heart Guard, and might be a consideration for See You Soon in particular. I don't know about Fnac though, because then if Sans ends up playing the Angela, it's one of those like, oh, you have this great playmaking mid laner, and then he's put on an Angela, similar to how Homeboys had to put Udil on the Angela.
And speaking, if See You Soon wants to make this Angela work, I think that they have to put their gold laner on a fighter like a Ruby or even a CC that Fnatic Onic themselves have picked up. That's Angela CC, which is decent in the early game and then very good at late stages. You have two vehicles now with the Ling as well as the CC. And CC also fares well versus the Harith, as we saw previously. CW played that matchup, and we saw how potent it is against the Harith in the lane. So that could be a potential. Nevertheless, it's very conditional, I would say. I think See You Soon will just revert back to traditional picks like maybe a Beatrix to match up the Harith, or maybe even a Lunox that we know that works already.
All of them, very good options here.
Yeah.
Very, very good options. The fact that they got rid of the Grok does kind of give us an indication that maybe Fnac wants to actually play the Farsa.
Yeah, that's right.
I just don't know if it's going to be last pick or instantly first picked.
I think that's fourth pick because you keep the Edith in check when it comes to like you can play the EXP, you can play the Roam. Edith plus Farsa also works so well. So you already know that the Valentina was picked up anyway, so you're not that afraid about the counters. Another option is the Julian that I keep on saying. Gwyn. Wow.
Very interesting bans coming in from See You Soon, because even I'm trying to wrap around my head as like, what is up with the Kadita ban? What is up with the Guinevere ban? Because both are showing lockdown. So maybe these bans are specifically, you want to make sure that Soul doesn't have a bad time where someone's just waiting. Oh, I get it. I see now. They're going to pick up a marksman that can't pick up a Purify.
Yeah, Irithel.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Okay, not Irithel.
Yeah, that's
Beatrix probably. Because
Beatrix, yeah, looks good.
Both heroes getting banned out. They're good against people that is forced to use the Purify.
Okay, we guess Ruby Angela or CC Angela. That's like the out-of-the-box perspective that maybe we can see from See You Soon. If we're going standard here, Beatrix looks really good, as expected. And then maybe a Kaja, perhaps, so that you counter this Harith. You have that lockdown. That's great. Kaja plus Valentine, that's great, too. Cho looks good.
A
Tiger, okay. Wow. AoE instead.
Okay, interesting. Well, at least there is more application uses for the implosion rather than just like single target lockdown. It's interesting because at this point, honestly, both roamers are going to have to make some really critical decisions in these fights.
Yeah. So you're going up against her is the X-Borg, looks good. It's Arlott instead. They're going standard. Fnatic Onyx lineup are very, I would say, squishy, but at the same time very mobile. So it's going to be all about damage.
It's going to be all about damage. Now that we've seen the draft is completed by See You Soon, as well as Fnatic Onyx. Here on the panel, Stan, we've done our job. And now, hopefully the casters, the hands are open because we're throwing it over to you.
Off cam as we may be, can confirm, LaFell, our hands are indeed open. Let's get into the game. It's Trex and Leo at your service for Fnatic Onyx versus See You Soon. And if you thought the metagame could not develop even further, just with a few picks here and there, a few bans, you can tell these two teams have studied each other very well.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Ling first pick from the side of See You Soon. Cover your bases. We got the respect ban pick. I mean, the respect ban Bane
as
pick.
As you should.
All over the place. I mean, and if we look at both drafts, I mean, two assassins, we got a year ahead of us. If things continue this route right now, we have quite the year ahead of us. Kyrie on Hayabusa, I mean, he was making this work even when it wasn't meta, so I'm excited to see how this plays out.
Here we go, early aggression coming in from Fnatic Onyx. They are the aggressors. They have to be, given that they are defending their title here in the mid-season cup. Looking at the rest of the lanes, though, Harith versus Beatrix, Arlott versus Terizla. It's weird that in the jungle things have changed so much, but in the side lanes and even in the mid, things just seem to, like, you know, base on the past year and a half. Like, nothing has changed.
Yeah, I mean, EXP lane definitely in the tightest spot. Gold lane, we have like the Beatrix back a little bit. We have a few picks kind of leaking back in. They seem a bit more viable because at least 2 months ago, a lot of damage on to Soul there. Kyrie with just feeling it out. Oh, he's back. He's back. Oh, and the knockup from Keyboy, first blood, over to Fnatic Onyx.
Let it be known that not a level 4-less Hayabusa is enough to stop Fnatic Onyx from drawing first blood on a gold laner. Check this out. The feint here, the basic attack, and then Keyboy with the flicker, animation cancel into the Earth Shatter. That's
doesn't get much cleaner than that.
That's 2 years worth of synergy right there.
2 years worth of synergy packed into about 10 seconds of a first blood, and I love it.
Can confirm, speaking of 10 seconds, there's about a turtle coming up soon. Lower quarter of the map. Again, I'd like to echo what Wolf said. Happy anniversary, second anniversary. The Kyrie and Coach Yeb's migration over to Indo.
2 years.
I remember MSC 2022 when Coach Yeb would deny him being part of that backstage crew for Onyx, but now Turtle secured by MP.
The King able to do it, followed up by the Tempest of Blades. A lot of damage on a Keyboy there. Keyboy goes down.
Quick response. Fnatic Onyx now on the backside, double kill.
MP pushed back to the tower though. Loopy able to take him. It's a jungle for jungle. Loopy now taking a little damage himself. See You Soon gonna back off, but that's 2 for 2.
All right, See You Soon now showing some teeth here. Do owls have teeth?
Owls? They have beaks.
That's a scary thought, never mind. Going up head-to-head in that turtle fight, securing it, getting a couple kills on the outset as well. I mean, it's unfortunate that it's MP the King who had to suffer it. Again, that shut down his streak, gave a little bit of gold extra to Fnatic Onyx. But it shows that, hey, even if you did give Soul a little bit of hell early on, you have to respect the rest of our map. Again, See You Soon are the Kamai champions.
Oh. Kyrie locks on. There's no escape here. The Finch boys won't let him get away.
Anime fight. Anime fight.
That is the mid-sky throwing punches as he Finch poises somewhere else.
With decades worth of grudges on each other. Like ancestors.
I love it. I like it. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what the people have been waiting for. Keyboy gonna onward right into an implosion. Keyboy takes a lot of damage. Dude does not want to take another death here. CW drops him on force, followed up by the feathered airstrike. That's 2 for Fnatic Onic. Raw and Boxy down.
Impressive. Lutpi just straight up. Oh! And there's a Tempest of Blades. MP the King, let me finish my sentence. Lutpi serving up Boxy into Fnatic Onyx circle. Now it's more of a circle. No longer is this the box meta. It's all about the circle. And look at this, the smile on the young rookie's face. Can I just say I love Lutpi? He redefined, he reinvigorated Fnatic Onyx playstyle.
Yeah, and I think we even saw it through their playoffs, going through some growing pains, you know, figuring some things out, testing, limit bounding, and Onic now seems to be back in their prime. And I mean, what more could you ask for? There's been this huge meta shift into the Assassins. Kyrie should be as comfortable as possible. It's almost like they were meant to come in here and just do their thing.
Destiny is what sent them here to the EWC, to MSC 2024 here in Riyadh. Quick item check. Kyrie picked up the Hunter Strike. Lutpi just picked up the Thunder Belt, and that's what explains why he's just so ready to keep going, right? Has to stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. Right?
Anime fights.
Extra stacks, right? It's extra defense. And now on the other side, as MP the King wails away at the turtle once more, they should be getting a little bit of bank as well, given that they are just down about 500 gold. Another turtle given over to the Kamai.
Another turtle was still behind in gold. Fnatic Onic, you know, making it up in other places consistently. And, you know, first turtle, second turtle, not the end of the world as long as you're able to, you know, put pressure up in the gold lane, put pressure somewhere else. And Fnatic Onic are doing that very well.
And more than just well, I think they're doing great. They're keeping the gold lead up despite being down on objectives. Lutpi here, dueling against MP the King. Oh, he knows. That's 2 levels, man. He knows.
Yeah, he can't take it, but he can at least escape comfortably. Yeah. Should be okay. And where's Felix right now? He was hanging out up in the top side, gonna make his way back.
He's rotating.
Down. He's rotating,
up and down, up and down. And also something else to note. Trex, can you explain this to me? What's Impure Rage on a Rizzler?
Hey man, you get the big bursts, you get the combos, right? So what you hit the first skill, the boom, the swing, and then burn, and will it pair up with his with the passive from his first skill with the bleed?
Strike.
Yeah, does it pair?
And he is a mana hero. I keep forgetting that for such a chunky boy, Terizla has mana.
And a lot of them don't nowadays.
Yeah.
Mana's a thing of the past for a lot of heroes, man. It's all energy.
That's just how old Terizla is.
Yeah, it fits well with him.
I hate it.
It's all part of the lore.
Check us out. Lutpi gets caught by an implosion.
Ooh, nice flicker to get away. Sorry, I'm Felix. Decides not to fully commit. See you soon, taking their time with this and not letting the gold escape them. And I think Felix rotates up this way. The reason we're seeing it is because they really want to fight for this third turtle. They want to make this be a decider. Keyboy taking a lot of damage. The bombardment connects. He flickers back, but it's not enough to get away. The dash through. Lutpi looking for an angle. Kyrie gets involved as well.
Lutpi!
Able to get the Uji. Raw finds Lutpi, Kyrie out of there. It's a 3-for-1 though. See you soon on top.
An impressive fadeaway collapse by See You Soon. Yes, they did start the fight. Now they're going to continue. Keep going,
the
MP!
Damage from MP. Sans down. Fnatic Onic getting backed into the corner.
Michael and Dino, what a beast. That is a multi-time MPL champion from Cambodia, and I love what he's doing here. I love how far he's taken this early pick. Again, that is a Ling picked up first. He's making it work. He's making it worth it.
Golly, no matter what Kyrie did, he tries to come in and save the day. He's only able to find 1 kill there. Tempest of Blades just shatters, and See You Soon is playing so tight.
I forgot how delayed that Tempest of Blades came in. I think that was key to winning that fight. He could have easily got bursted down.
Very well played, but Fnatic Onic going to try to look for a play of their own on the top side. Feathered Airstrike comes down to zone them back. They want this tower. They want to free up CW, and down comes Mon's Force.
Sorry, I'm Felix with a penalty zone into the back.
Keyboy also with the Primal Wrath, trying to get some nice damage on Asarion Felix, but the swings come in, and CW taken out from the back from MP.
Soaring in like a lethal owl, the Kamai cheer from across the world. MP the King turns that into a 2-for-4. Kyrie, the only one to get away.
What does this mean, Leo? What does this mean?
I don't know what's going on, man. I thought we were in agreement that Fnatic Onyx draft was so comfortable, that they had such a great ramp up from early, mid to late. And here you see You Soon just flips it on a dime.
I've always been told that when you're comfortable, you're not growing, and MP takes the uncomfortable, they hit the growth, and right now they're on the rise, man. It's 26-24.
That's Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
You gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I think see you soon, man. They don't have a coach, so you gotta make sense of that. Make sense of the fact that when they're done with this game, they have to regroup. All they have are themselves, so now I guess that's why they're putting their best foot forward. Fnatic Onyx down about 2,000 gold, 11-7. The map is blue. Again, when you're looking at the Hayabusa and the Ling, you agree that both of them have good mobility. They have map rotational speed. But when it comes to fighting, I think it's more all in on the Ling, and that's what makes it better for See You Soon.
And we've been seeing the way the MP has been moving around the map, the way he caught CW earlier. He just has a little more of a door into that backside, but wait a second. Foxy taking a lot of damage, catches a final slash to the face. Feathered Airstrike does come down, CW dancing around, but MP's gonna find him every time. Raw finding the kill himself. With CW down, Keyboy will be the next fall. Loopy next on the chopping block. Raw finds another, that's a double kill. 3 people down, See You Soon are taking off.
I thought it was always going to come down to MP the King's Ling with a delayed response. I thought he would always have to be fashionably late to make a difference, but no, that was a fight that they took head on with a Lord take eminent. Fnatic Onyx said, you know what, let's force the fight. Let's see if they're ready to respond. And yeah, CW got the drop in Zaman Force, but he got bursted down immediately. You know what? I think what's coming into play here as well is damage coverage. Trex, look. You have magic damage coming in from Ra, and then you have all of the physical burst coming in from MP and Soul. I think that's enough already, especially since you're looking. What was that's all that's on Ra?
That's all Ra needs.
The Enchanted Talisman and the Glowing Wand. What? Another fight? Kyrie!
Empty zone. Kyrie forced to dash away here, forced to use a shadow kill a little bit early. Sans unable to even hang out with the Feathered Airstrike. Got a wings by wings back to base. See You Soon. I mean, not very often do you see Onyx pushed into a corner like this.
I mean, you watch the middle of FPL Indo Season 13.
That's true.
And then that's when this would look familiar. But no, we are in the mid-season cup. This is a major international event, the peak of MLB esports. And you're looking at the defending champions up against the corner. CW in trouble.
With the defensive Zaman Force, it's not enough to get away. A nice final slash on MP the King, but MP the King is dancing. But he's not going to be able to dance back to life. Going to be taken out Raw with a lot of damage. The Nabir's passion.
Oh! Huge turnaround despite their assassin going down. 4 for 2. 4 for 2. Gila
Sans not going to be able to get away from this. The implosion comes in and the snipe shot. Double kill. And the base will fall next. See You Soon will take game number 1. What an upset.
No one expected this much, at least not this quick, not this fast, not this decisive. The first 5 minutes, I'll tell you here now, Trex, I'll tell you folks, looked pretty down the wire, but as soon as they figured out the tempo, as soon as they figured out how MP the King should be coming in, Fnatic Onyx never got to come back anymore.
I mean, yeah, once MP got online, once we saw C-Dub go down once or twice, I think it was just kind of, they got their groove, man. They got no coach on their back. They're free right now. They're birds. They're owls.
State of flow. That's all it is. The Kamai champions draw first blood. Let's throw it over to the analysts. Try and make sense of this. Make sense of this, please.
Trust me, folks, if you want me to make sense of this, I might say maybe we thought the coach is better or not. Like, maybe you don't overthink it, but we got to talk about how in this game, MP the King, what an absolute beast.
I'm telling you, this is See You Soon unchained, right?
Yeah.
They're not held back by absolutely anything anymore. They're allowed to make crazy plays, and so far, they look, I wouldn't even say the most polished in the world, but their mechanics are top-notch, and I think that's where Fnatic really started to drop off here, because a lot of these abilities are starting on the whiff. We saw a failed flicker from Keyboy. We've seen 2 failed final slashes coming in from Lupti as well, and forced quad shadows out of Kyrie.
Oh man, you can make a soul mixtape out of this. The way that he escapes Kyrie and death so many times with just a pixel. I mean, he will miss the shot, but Carry wasn't able to find the proper runway to eventually pop the ultimate onto Soul. And not only that, Solo has been outplaying CW, outranging him, just making sure the dash was so on point. It's just, we're talking about a matter of pixels here, where he's able to cheat death and eventually just only die once in this entirety. I mean, Beatrix going up against mobile heroes, against Farsa, against Hayabusa, against Arlott. That's crazy.
11-minute match. A few things to talk about. See you soon. However, they've been training all this while. It's really showing dividends because, again, the way that they move as a team shows the level of chemistry that they have as a team. MP the King has the highest goal per minute. Ra has the highest damage output of this game. A few reactions that I want from you guys. We're looking at the meta coming in from MSC. Harv has not been looking good. Is this where Harv is actually falling off?
Oh, I don't think Harith is falling off just yet, but I do think that a lot of it just comes down to whether or not he gets the Holy Crystal on time. And I think, unfortunately, with I think it was one big tempo breaker around the 7th minute of the match. Actually, it's playing right now is where we do see him actually like, man, I don't have the Holy Crystal. I'm just a sliver of damage off from actually killing the Beatrix. But our major problem is the fact that he had so much to kind of plow through, whether it be through, oh no, I got to dodge the Blade of Tempest, I got to dodge the Implosion as well.
Yeah, I don't think that it's Harris' fault that the entirety of Onyx actually lost this match. I think it's just he was countered. We can see that the Beatrix is a direct answer of the Harith. Not because he actually kills the Harith, but because the Harith cannot reach him. It's a matter of range at this point. And there was also this problem of the Tigreal, which is not a direct answer to the Harith, but a problem nonetheless. So if you combine the Teresa as well as the Tigreal, that's two stunts that you have to use Purify on or try to dodge, which eventually CW had a lot of problems facing with. And not only that, Harith as well as Hayabusa, I would say that it's kind of greedy because they both need farm.
A few things that I do have to know. Looking back into the game, CW on that Harith took a lot of damage, and even though Wolf said doesn't necessarily kill the Harith, but everyone coming in from See You Soon, they're very good targeted. They're making sure that CW takes more damage than he can actually dish out. And the thing as well that I do want to say is that MP the King's performance really cleans up well what See You Soon is trying to do, where they're trying to bait out skills, they're trying to dish out damage, and then MP the King's like, okay, everything's done, all the CC chains shenanigans is out, now I'm coming in. We got to talk about the storyline now, because now life has been breathed into See You Soon.
Yeah.
And now Fnatic Onyx, they got to worry, because if they lose 0-2 here, there's a chance that they might not make it, because if they lose 0-2 to SRG as well, that's it, lights out.
Honestly, this really shakes up the current group, right? Just this one singular win coming in from See You Soon.
Yeah.
And hopefully, this might just be the ultimate comeback story of a lifetime from See You Soon. No coaching staff, has penalty bans, and is still able to 2-0? Come on.
Come on.
We're going to talk more about this because we're going to look at our Sony match MVP. And it's going to be MP the King. So while we're looking at the highlights, gentlemen, let's talk about this. What did See You Soon do so well in this match?
Well, I think that See You Soon target acquisition is on top of the list, right?
Yes.
Because every single time they go into these fights, well, as I like to call it, they're very together.
Yeah, and also MP the King, there was a time where we were wondering, why is Soria and Felix up top when the Arlott was just farming on the bottom lane? It turns out he was actually giving farm to MP the King. And MP the King had so much, eventually when he turned out the fight at 6 minutes, he's had enough damage to be a problem because he's given some time farming in the lanes. Soria and Felix already has got about 200 gold above the Arlott, so he's already okay. Like, I'm a Terizla, all I need to do is get my first and second item, I'm already okay. And then he gave the farm priority now to MP the King.
Personally, for me, I think when we're talking about Cambodia, one thing that I left the biggest impression that was left on me after the previous MSC was that Ling players in Cambodia are kind of gross. So the fact that MP the King is here, can you imagine the environment that he had to play through in ranked games?
Yeah. Let me just say as well, I forgot what I was about to say.
They hit you. See You Soon. They just hit that fast.
Yeah. They just hit you that fast.
That's how fast it is.
And
what was I about to say? I swear I had something.
It's probably adaptation coming in from Fnatic. Because I do think that it's a little honestly, it did feel like they had their coach there technically.
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad from CU.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. The draft. We have to come back into draft. That was amazing because look at the final two bands. It was the Kadita as well as the Guinevere. So I would say the first 3 picks, they already know it's going to be a Beatrix. So, again, it looks like they had a system going into the draft, and the system works.
Yeah, the system works. They're very comfortable with it. I think comfort plays a lot in this particular matchup. But like I said, when you don't have a coach, when you're just up to yourselves, when you're as players, typically the generic answer is you just don't overthink stuff. You make sure that you get your good heroes. You pick up the Tigreal, and then you're okay because Tigreal answers assassins most of the time. You pick up the Beatrix because you know that it naturally wins over the Harith, not in a way that it kills the Harith, but it wins the farming battle.
It makes sure the Harith doesn't win.
That's right. I like this Turismo plus Link combo. This is one of my favorites. And also, I have always been saying to some of the players that maybe the substitute to the Ruby Gold, instead of picking up another like a Chi-Chi Gold Lane or CC Gold Lane, just pick up the Beatrix because it does the job. What it does is it clears the wave. You survive by just shoving the wave. You're allergic to minions, and when you're just hugging your turrets, you're technically okay.
It's the Uranus of the gold lane.
Yeah,
you're just sandbagging your opponent.
Yeah.
You don't need to win. You just need to go even.
Yeah, just clear the waves. I go to another lane. I go to the safety of my teammates. Haha, you try to dive me. I'm okay.
So it's one of those heroes. As long as I don't lose,
exactly,
I win.
Exactly.
Right? We have heroes like the Aldos, like honestly now even the Xavier. As long as I don't lose, I'm winning.
Yeah, I fairly remember in day one when we were casting, when I kind of guessed the Beatrix when we picked up. Mirko eventually, almost automatically asked me off cam and when we were on broadcast, Beatrix is a means to an end kind of hero. Because when you pick up the assassin, you want your side lanes to be kind of stabilized. You pick up Therese on the other side, you pick up the Beatrix on the other side, you don't have to worry about the lanes anymore. Like, nobody's appearing on the map because they're allergic to minions.
Yeah, with that being said, we got to talk about game number 2 here. Because see you soon. They're one game away of really making sure that they survive this. And Fnatic Onyx, like, let's be real here. They're champions of MPL Indonesia for like, what, 4 times in a row now? So,
yeah, for Pete.
So at this point, they must have something. The question is, what else do they have?
Well, personally for me, I think that why CU Soon is a difficult team to actually play against is because they're very fluid with their emotions, right?
Yeah.
And that's very similar to how actually Fnatic Onyx plays when they're in MPL ID and even internationals. That's what makes them so exciting to watch because you never know when the next play is actually going to happen. And I think with very similar styles, it really just boils down to who can get the better execution. That's why when we saw Fnatic Onyx walk in away and come back to their seats, it's not like, oh, I'm sad about that game. It's more so of like, we played a little bad, we can do better.
One other thing that I do want to point out, now I remember the other thing that I wanted to say.
Perfect.
Rarely do we see Farsa getting punished.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, in a meta where there's Beatrix, Yuzong, Ling, Julian, people that can dive in the backline, Farsas look like they're untouchable. This is one of the rare situations where it's Sans on the Farsa, and Sans gets countered by this Ling. Like, we rarely see this happening.
Yeah, I totally understand why the Farsa was picked up. It was going up against Valentina, good combo with the Edith. To be fair, Sans, this is one of his favorite heroes. True. I think the main problem here is that, and this is a hot take by the way, that first phase picked Hayabusa together with the Harith is Fnatic Onyx maybe underestimating their opponents, because you revealed your Hayabusa very early. And surely you have 2 bans, but it gets countered by the Tigreal. At the same time, you reveal that your Harith is that this is your core duo. Like you have the Harith as well as the Hayabusa. It gives so much information to the opposing team, and I'm sure that Fnatic Onyx have gotten away with that kind of draft before. But this is MSC. This is group stage of the MSC of the big tournament. They're going up against champions. The hot take is I think they have underestimated the prowess of their opponents.
I think personally that Coach Yev is going to revoke Kyrie's assassin card this time around. They're not. They're going to have to follow his orders here because I do feel that, like, to a certain degree, yes, they did underestimate them. And it's like, oh, Kyrie, what would you like to play this time around? He's like, give me the Hayabusa right here, right now, in first rotation. I can make it work. And now that's revoked.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine if there will be a little bit change up. Perhaps they.
Are you on the board?
No, they pick up Edith, right? And then they eventually got the Arlott anyways.
Yeah.
Which was last pick. Had they gotten that earlier on, like it's a flex here. You don't know Arlott or Edith where those two are going. Pick up the Farsa, and then last pick whatever, right? If they pick up Tigreal, just pick up a utility jungler for Kyrie. So that game matchup against Ling. Eventually pick up the Julian, right? So honestly, it's like it's not that they have slipped with their draft. It's just like it felt like they felt overly confident showing their hand as early as the first phase pick, just because they essentially don't have an opponent in the drafting stage because there are no coaches.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Something's going right with CU soon right now.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Yeah, right? I
Yes.
think that at this point,
Yes.
the coaching staff is just like, hand one singular post-it note. Here's the process. Here's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
recipe. Put it together.
Here's your flowchart. If this gets picked, this is how you answer. I love it.
Honestly, it's looking good because it looks very effective up until the bans, making sure that their draft does not get countered. And to the fact that you guys were talking about, they were able to counter Fnatic Onyx draft. So coming into game number 2 here, do you respect the Ling or do you let it go and try to fight back with the Julian?
I want to fight back with the Julian.
Fight back with the Julian.
I understand why the Hayabusa was picked up. It's decent matchup against the Ling. It's not a direct counter, but again, and also this is Kari Hayabusa, which we know that he can turn things around. However, I feel that the Julian makes a lot of sense because Valentina hates playing against the Julian. Also, Ling hates playing against the Julian. At the same time, you farm so fast. Even Terizla doesn't feel very comfortable when there's a Julian around because of the mixture of physical and magic damage to with your side laners. But maybe because they already picked the Harith, they didn't feel comfortable picking up the Julian to go with it.
I suppose, but I also think that it could be just an ego thing, right?
Yeah, 400%.
I mean, there's a lot of moments in this game that we would have expected, like, yes, Beatrix, she's allergic to minions, you know, I clear it fast, but then that's when you expect to see the full dive coming up from Kyrie at some point. We didn't see that, right? We saw him consistently trying to match up against MP the King in these types of 1v1s. But now, since we're in the drafting phase, looks like see you soon back on blue side.
So they do have the advantage where they can pick up the Ling once again, unless Fnatic Onyx bans it out. For now, see you soon. They ban out the Moskov. Not really on Fnatic Onyx. You know what? They respect it. No more Ling this time. Will they open up the Bane? And see you soon. Will they ban out the Louis again?
Yes. Especially because maybe they will force Fnatic Onyx to ban that anyways. Maybe give up the Bane ban because the Ling was already banned by Fnatic Onyx. What they can do is to just get the Valentino off maybe, or maybe a Fanny because they don't want to see they want to see Carry on Fanny. There it is.
I mean, See You Soon have just been like making sure that Fnatic doesn't go too out of the ordinary, right? With some of their weirder picks, or at the very least, some of their like key counter strategies that they have.
Yeah.
So now, honestly, with the Fanny as well as the Moskov getting banned here, See You Soon really has their draft opened up. The chip has to be banned, and I feel like Fnatic Onyx. Is this a way that See You Soon kind of gets inside the head of Fnatic Onyx? Because they're like, first game we banned Louis, that means we don't want the Louis. So maybe then Fnatic Onyx like, okay, if we let go of the Louis, they won't pick it up, right? Right? So, okay, but
they do go
okay, yeah, I'm overthinking it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple. It's See You Soon. Their aggression and their raw mechanics is what brought them here in the first place. They're going to lean into those two attributes to get them over this finish line.
I believe Fnatic Onyx will want to ban the Roger instead of the Harith. Just because they know we have figured out that Harith is manageable. Roger is also manageable, but at the same time it's a flex pick, and we know that the nature of MP the King, he's more than willing. He's gonna be more than willing to pick that hero up. So Roger ban makes a lot more sense here. Apart from that, maybe okay, never mind. So it's Roger first pick, right?
We're overthinking it.
I think this is interesting because now the angle does come over to See You Soon. It's like, hey, you could pick the Roger, and yes, it can be flexed over, but I think that Fnatic Onyx is very happy if MP the King does pick up the Roger itself, and then you go into something more utility.
Yeah, pick up a Baksha, for example, for carry, which we know that the entirety of Fnatic Onyx as a team knows how to counter. There is going to be the Roger pickup, and Fnatic Onyx typically answer this with Edith, as well as the Valentina, but the farm is also an option. I'm curious to see if that will be the choice here for Fnatic Onyx, especially because the Valentina is open.
Oh,
so they
Claude.
immediately pick up the Claude. And Edith, perhaps? Oh, the Valentina. Okay.
Okay, Valentina first. They're going to give the Edith over to See You Soon. That's under the assumption that they actually want to take it.
Yeah.
But then again, I think there are certain conditions that need to be met. I think that even MP the King is thinking about what type of jungler he needs at this point of time because everything is still up in the air.
If there is the Valentina, maybe... Okay, this is weird, but maybe Bane Faramis for See You Soon, just because...
I'm okay with it.
What you actually give is the ultimate from the Faramis, right? And if Valentina, if Sans copies that, then you have the Deadly Catch to kind of counter it, right? So, but instead, nah, it's different. It's a Vexana and a Terizla.
Interesting.
Very standard. Yeah.
It is standard, but at the same time, it's begging the question of like, Terizla has been shown many times by the side of See You Soon, right? At this point, is it at a counterroll point of attack for Fnatic? Because I'm looking like go on to the export, right?
Yeah.
Really dominate this matchup. Maybe probably the Lapu Lapu as well, just to have some backline access.
Yeah.
Raw.
Or a Dragon right now. Yu Zhong looks really good for Fnatic Onyx. That's the thing with Terizla, right? It doesn't. Well, when it comes to Yu Zhong versus Terizla, I would say that's almost a 50-50 a skills matchup.
Yep.
At the same time, I think Terizla just is comfortable with any kind of draft. Fnatic Onyx are going for Protect 1. They're picking up the Grok this time so that they can protect this Claude no matter what. They will ban the Edith afterwards. Despite them having access to the Valentina, they're not that comfortable facing the Edith.
Rather interesting. It feels like this might have been a little preemptive for Keyboy to actually get his hands on this Grok, because again, it's not like there's a lot of information to work off of See You Soon. So this is definitely Fnatic Onyx kind of hunkering down to their own strategy rather than responding like in game number 1.
With that Grok pick, they have forfeited their access to the Yu Zhong as See You Soon immediately bans that hero. Maybe the Lapu Lapu could be also another point of consideration for See You Soon as the ban for Lud P. And there's the Bane. I really like that ban. We did say that the Bane Faramis could be there for See You Soon, but the Bane was left open with the Vexana being up. I wonder if Fnatic Onyx are going to consider getting a sustain hero for Lutpi, which we know that he really likes to play somewhere along the lines of a Barats, perhaps. Yeah, or I don't know if Uranus is a hero that they like, but that's also a hero that you consider. Or Lutpi, or maybe a Benedetta actually.
Yeah, I was thinking that no matter what, worst comes to worst, Benedetta is just the Swiss.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, you know. But now we see the Nolan. It gets banned out for the side of See You Soon. It begs the question, right? Whether or not Kyrie is actually going to get an assassin this time around.
Yeah, I think you last pick the Kyrie hero. Get the Benedetta now if you're Fnatic Onyx. You're okay with that.
Or even an X-Borg.
X-Borg, yeah, it's a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. Wherein, yeah, you have a decent answer to the Terizla. The poke coming up from Vexana will be an issue. That's why I feel like Benedetta makes a lot of sense. Or maybe just go to a Paquito, wherein you can make the plays around with your team. You have the Grok to go in. You have the Paquito as your second unit. Definitely a one-shot hero for the Roger if you play it correctly. Go Arlott instead. Okay.
Oh
man, Terizla was known to be the traditional answer to the Arlott lane, so
yeah.
Because it used to be just too thick to deal with, right? You don't have that raw level of damage unless you like commit to something crazy like a lethal ignition, for an example. But I don't know. I think this one it's starting to look very similar to game number 1. It's kind of dependent on what the jungle pick here is for Kyrie, but we'll see once See You Soon complete their composition, and I'm liking it, right? The carry, making sure that their frontliners don't get that much space. But more importantly, I think that even Keyboy sees the opportunity. This might be his moment.
Yeah. Kyrie Ruby looks good for See You Soon. Another hero. You kind of need a knock-up. Edith is already banned, so they go Kaja. They're very brave because there's a Valentino on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Okay, so you assassins are kind of iffy now for the side of Fnatic Onyx. But you don't want to go Fredrin going up against the...
Right, with the carry. The carry is such a big deterrent. I think as long as it has iframes, I suppose.
I think you're left with Alpha or Julian, I would say, for Fnatic Onyx. Alpha is decent. A little bit of a fighter in there. Yeah, you don't want to go Barats against Gary Roger. That's death sentence for you. I think you're left with Julian, honestly, for Fnatic Onyx. Or, come on, let's pick up the Lancelot for all time's sake.
For all time's sake?
Yeah, they go Baksha.
Okay. Well, looking at the drafts here, all 10 heroes have been picked up. I gotta say, see you soon. I feel like this is a very comfortable draft.
I agree.
For Fnatic Onyx, this is more of a draft that we've seen in previous patches. Now, I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure the casters didn't expect what happened in game number 1. But casters, prepare to be surprised, because I'm gonna throw it over to you guys again. Here you go.
No matter how prepared we are, given what happened in game 1, there really is no precedent. There really is no way to say we're ready for what comes. But then again, here's game 2. Fnatic Onyx versus See You Soon. Trex and Leo at your service. 11 minutes and a half. That's all it took for game 1 to happen. What do you expect here?
I mean, just like wild card, it's still continuing in group stage. You have to expect the unexpected. And right now, that's exactly where we're at. 11 minutes. We just saw Falcon get beat in 11 minutes. What does this mean? What alternate dimension, what multiverse have we dropped into? But right now, See You Soon is sitting at the top of that multiverse. Fnatic Onyx, they pick up the Basha on Kyrie. A savory pick for them.
Don't remind everybody.
Up against the Kaja.
It's barely been 6 months, man.
Too early?
Too soon even. Too soon, even after another championship. Here we go, one more look at the emblems. Again, folks, do note the Impure Rage on Sorian Felix, which did so well for him in game number 1. I respect it now. I actually like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely spicy. It's definitely something that they showed worked before. How do we feel about this gold lane? We have the carry. How do we think it's going to man up? Is it going to be able to play the distance? Is it going to scale? You know, what are our thoughts?
That's a classic KK combo, man. Carry and Kaja. Mid-game, you just pull on someone, burst them down with true damage. It makes sense, and what I love about it so much is the fact that it's a mobile fighting unit. Like, that's what See You Soon is. Like, they just pick off one, da-da-da-da-da-da, jump in, kill another, da-da-da-da-da, and then you have the Teresa to cut right through. As for the other hand, Fnatic Onyx, yeah, it's very reminiscent of the kind of lineups they played in M5, but just the same, I think it's a safer box for them. That's one thing I can say. Oh, here we go, up top.
A little bit of damage onto Felix. Felix gets terrified, might not be able to get away from this one, tries to use the flicker, but still brought down. MP the King, though, with the Lycan Pounce, able to pick up Luffy. It's a 1-for-1 EXP for EXP.
Yep, in the purest form. Down bottom, though, CW asserting dominance against Soul.
Oh.
Now Soul throwing out the light wheel. Lets it go, turtle spawned, upper quarter.
Soul's got soul, man. He's willing to get in the box with CW, willing to get in the ring right now. Ding, ding. And it's going back and forth. I feel like this matchup here is definitely, it's a lot of mechanics. It's not, no one just completely dominates the other.
But if you ask me, I'd say Soul is a lightweight in the early. Oh no, Kyrie secures the turtle. Fight's already begun. Flicker out by Boxy. Purple secured by MP. They disengage. I was saying, Soul is a lightweight, while CW on the Claude is a featherweight. Because again, like you have the basics on carry dealing more damage the more you do it with it, right? But you do have the mobility advantage on CW. That's one thing he has.
So a lot of things to say. I love how Onyx, they were ready to kind of go for that purple after the turtle. Instinct told them, but then they saw it got taken. They decided to back off. Now Boxy takes a lot of damage to respond with the Eternal Guardian and MP the King trying to lock down onto Kyrie. Kyrie might not be able to get away with this. All it takes is one Lycan Pounce. And Kyrie down, man down. Up at the top side. Felix up against Lupi. Nothing too major, though.
All right, forcing responses from the EXP lane. I love that engagement, that counter engage by See You Soon down bottom. It was a perfectly placed Eternal Guard by Ra, by the way, which we did not talk about much. We did not talk about this. Come on. Oh, Boxy!
Boxy down. Now it's 2-2. 9.4 to 9.4. Back to what you were saying.
Yeah, no, Ra has such great game sense, and we didn't really talk about it. Final slash by Lupi!
They don't want to let you talk, man. Sans now trying to get engaged as well. Sorry, I'm Felix. Trying to kind of kite back a little bit, taking a little bit too much damage. Should be okay. Kyrie playing the distance, looking for the engage.
I'd rather have it this way. Them keeping going, keeping fighting, because this is how Fnatic Onyx gets ahead, right? They're about 400, 300 gold up, and a game of inches is what you got to do against a team like See You Soon, because the Kamai, they're so good at forcing fights, maybe only second to how then their prime in M5 ECA does so. The Vi Gaming, I don't know what the equivalent is in the Khmer language, but maybe their local Homoy Mao, you know, like they just cheer on, fighting, forward, 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 CW. Dueling against Soul, the flicker!
The flicker, and he gets it! Soul, the lightweight, up against the feather with a knockout punch, but now Soul in a little bit of trouble. Kiboy able to find him. The power of nature. Eternal Guardian lands on top of San. San's taken out from MP the King. Now it's Kyrie up against 4. Loopy with his back tries to dash in, tries to do something. Is it going to be enough? MP the King still chasing down Kyrie. Can he get the final hit? One more to do with the mega kill, and now Loopy on the run as well. Boxy versus Loopy. 1v1, MP on top, looking for Kiboy as well. See you soon. Bouncing back, Fnatic Onyx still holding. We're holding the gold lead, but it's gone now.
Michael, somebody's got to stop Michael. He's at 5-0 now. 5-0 even before 5 minutes, and they're going to take this turtle. Now Fnatic Onyx and See You Soon are a major objective apiece. Let's watch that again. It took a while for MP the King to finally get the kills in the back line, right? Kyrie got away. That's a dive in by Lutpi. Oh, an amazing final slash, dare I say. If only, Trex, would you agree with me? If there was a wild charge in Kiboy, that would have looked very, very different.
Very, very, very different. But See You Soon is willing to flip the coin, take the 50-50. And, you know, we saw the items a minute ago, and it looked like MP the King was holding a strong lead over Kyrie, and now it's going to be even more. And what do you do when you have Roger on the field? You feed Roger. 5-0 right now.
And it looks like Fnatic Onyx, I don't know if by purpose, if on purpose, or if just by their rotations naturally, they're starting to avoid MP the King. I think given how he performed in game 1, much respect, that's the Ling, he can catch you. But as a Roger, it's kind of hard to, on purpose, run away from the Roger. And Lutpi doing his best to defend his lane away, I think that is one good way of looking at it if you're a Fnatic Onyx fan. If you're a Sonic at that, at least there's no major objectives on the map, like permanent objective that's taken away, right? No good conversions yet.
It's true. Look for a conversion now, though. Judgment followed up by the penalty zone and Eternal Guardian, just to make sure Kiboy doesn't come back from it. 3 ults, a lot of utilities. Can they translate it into something else?
This is dangerous for See You Soon. They spent so much greens on taking down Kiboy without any real objective to take from that. No real conversion, because that's a roamer. He'll be back in about, there you go, a jiffy, as the kids call it. He's back right now, and okay, luckily enough, Soul does take this tier 1 down bottom, shrinking the map just a wee bit for CW. Luckily, he is a very mobile marksman.
Yeah, this is true, but also Soul now gonna maybe be able to pivot over to the mid, pivot over to the top, and that's one more hero to get involved in these fights. And this is looking similar to last time. Luckily, See You Soon hasn't escaped too far yet. Fnatic Onyx need to start contesting, need to start finding some movement on the map, and this could be it. Able to find MP the King up in the top side. Loopy able to get the kill, and that's going to kind of help set the pace back for Onyx.
Uncharacteristic for MP the King to have overstayed his welcome, did not see it coming. Kyrie and Lutpi, that's a lot of damage between the both of them. Kiboy here with the conceal play, looking for a target. Checks into the bush, spotted already. See You Soon can't do nothing but watch. Fnatic Onyx taking the last turtle.
All right, 3 turtles down. Next up, gonna be Lord. Fnatic Onyx back in the lead with gold, and they're looking for this mid-tier 3. Sorry, I'm Felix, just trying to clear the minions. Kiboy with a nice wild charge. Sans with the IMU, Pauline Boxy back with his own skill. Whoa. Nice final slash onto Soul and Felix, but Fnatic Onyx decide to back off.
Amazing how the champions of MPL Indo for 2 years now, back to back, did I say that enough times? Are able to find a small opening and turn it into a gaping hole in their enemy strategy. And just like that, after that pick off of MP the King up top, suddenly they're in control. Trex, how do they do this? Look at this now. They're about 1,000 ahead, maybe a change. And now See You Soon is the ones avoiding them. See You Soon running away.
You know, and I've been trying to see where all the gold is going for Onyx, and it looks like it's all going to CW, because Kyrie, he's still behind MP the King a large amount. When we take a look at Loopy, we take a look at CW, they're the ones who are getting all the gains right now.
And Loopy has been pulling the trigger on the final slash so perfectly. Picture perfect, frame per frame. Like, he gets 3 or 4 people minimum. Almost every single huge engage. And how does See You Soon answer that? I'd say maybe 1, send Sora and Felix first. It's so hard to start with Boxy, because as soon as the Kaja dies, that's not the kind of roamer you can afford to lose, right? Not like a Grok, not like a Minotaur sometimes. It's okay. A Kaja, you got to protect very well. Now, they're going to be on the aggressive side.
To be able to grab Keyboy, a lot of damage. Raw able to pick up the kill, but once again, it's 3 ults down for that kill. Looking very similar to last time. They're going to try to convert into another tower, tier 3. Not the minions to push, though.
Gila Sans able to defend single-handedly. That was 3 or 4 members of Siusun. He just said, you know, let's clear the wave. That takes a different kind of player. That's mechanical confidence here. Lord has spawned in the bottom quarter, and there's a push by CW up top. I mean, it's fair to say now that the map has shrunk for both gold laners. Can I just say Sol has been taking it a little slow? He's slowed down, ramping up in the late game.
Yeah, he's going to need a little bit of time, and he just and also they don't have a big CC. Like you mentioned, the Kaja carry, right? It's felt more like Kaja MP instead of, you know, Kaja and Sol. So I think if Sol can kind of get in here, start to find some angles, there's still some room for him. And because it's only 10 minutes, like we could still see him pop off. They're going to try to lock on Asari and Felix. So Sans with Divine Judgment, the IMU, he's able to flicker back. Lupi still finds the kill. Kyrie finds Sari on Felix. And now Lupi going mayhem in the back zone. MP the King getting pushed back. The Eternal Guardian comes down. But it's more as a maneuver to keep Onyx at bay. And Sans falls. MP the King picks up the kill. Now it's on to the Lord, conceal play, Raw, looking for something, Blaze Duet comes in, pushing Boxy back at the final slash. Members of See You Soon are falling, MP the King will be the next 3 members down. It's a 3-for-1, and a Lord over to Onyx.
And just as quickly as See You Soon calls the play, Boxy comes in with the conceal. Fnatic Onyx make him regret that. Starting with a Blazing Duet, eventually into the collapse, and Kyrie keeping his finger just a nano inch away from the retribution. A clean take, a Lord secured here for Fnatic Onyx, which allows them to maintain this. I didn't expect it to be this wide, honestly. We expect 5 or 6K, you know, but 3K now between 2 very closely equal opponents is might as well be a light year.
Yeah, and so here's the thing though, with Onyx having this lead, See You Soon, what is the answer, right? We talked about Sol not being as involved. Why do we think that is? Has he just not been able to get up close and personal? Sans has been doing a great job with the Divine Judgment. What's the deal?
Number 1, quit falling for the Keyboy trap. Keyboy has been making his life worth so much more than all of these ults. So maybe stop at that. Next is focus on defending. See You Soon's turret defense, high ground defense isn't the best. They're very high committal. So if they're able to keep their inhibitors, that's a good step towards the right direction. So now that maybe they can leave their base, maybe just try to secure their buffs, that's one step. Another is to, focus on Soul. How do you activate Soul, man? They really only have one way of peeling. Oh, wild charge from Keyboy.
Wild charge, followed up by Lupi, and look at Kyrie taking the back route. CW to the backside with a Blazing Duet. Melting down, Boxy the King, the Immortality pops. The Terrify onto Sarlion Felix, and Kyrie now is on the chopping block, the turnaround. MP the King, Sarlion Felix with the flicker, looking for Sans. Sans dances around, maneuvers, able to just get away, but MP the King wants more. Moving on to CW, one more shot, and he finds it. It's 3 men down for Fnatic Onyx. The coin's been flipped, and See You Soon's on top.
Whoa. MP the King still deep behind enemy lines. Son!
The dance back, the Terrify. MP, is he going to re-engage here?
Forcing the winner crown trigger. Sans still alive. Keyboy keeping up a barrier. The enforcer to his mid laner, his core. Interestingly enough, See You Soon. Again, the coin flip. Suddenly, they're up 1,000 gold now, and the map belongs to them too. It's all blue.
What happened here? Boxy the King Immortality pops. Look at MP reverting back. Gets a couple free shots onto Kyrie, and then he knows it's on. Once he gets one, it's back to back.
I see now. Eventually, what would be MP the King cleaning up the jungle, forcing the response from Keyboy and Sans to play defensively. What happened there was those walls in the orange side jungle of See You Soon acted as the aforementioned lack of peel. Fnatic Onyx can't just get a beeline towards Raw, towards Soul, even towards MP the King, who had to, double back and then consider the re-engage. Those walls were what acted as what a Minotaur, what a Grok would be for See You Soon's lineup. And they're cheating death already by playing so soft. Now Boxy the King looking for targets. Bush control by Fnatic Onyx. All right.
I thought he was about to use it on Keyboy again. I was like, don't do it, bro.
Again, right?
He's learning. He's learning.
Okay, so far so good here. Again, barely 1,000 between these two teams. I wonder how far that last engage, that team fight win for See You Soon went for Seoul. Because again, eyes are on Seoul, man. Eyes are on this import from the Philippines that really didn't get much play in MPL PH, but won a championship in his debut in MPL KH.
All right, Fnatic Onyx use up the conceal to gain some ground over this Lord Pit, but here comes the penalty zone, tied up with the Flicker. MP the King still holding down the distance, waiting for Soul to possibly engage here. Onyx taking it slow, Siren Felix takes a lot of damage. MP the King walks right into a final slash. Soul now with Speedy Light Wheel getting a couple shots on, but takes a couple shots back, brought down to about half health. See You Soon back off, but they push Onyx away.
Masterful retreat by Fnatic Onyx. That is exactly how you de-escalate a team fight, coming in from a very aggressive team such as See You Soon. My favorite part was the final slash response. Like usually you want to use that to put him closer into where your skills would hit, but again, shows you the level of communication Fnatic Onyx has with their rookie XP laner, one of the most mechanically gifted players out of MPLID right now. Lutpi says, you know what, guys? It's okay. You can go back. I got you.
He gave him a little backhand real quick, you know?
Front hand, backhand.
Front hand, backhand, real fast. And just let him know.
Oh, Kyrie, this bush, very familiar. Keeps it under control. The conceal play.
And it looks just like last fight. We're gonna come back to the mid, push you out of this bush. Boxy the King, though, finally finds someone important, and Loopy goes down. Keyboy brought down to about half health. Sands on the run as well. Soul finally with Speedy Light Wheel. MP the King look for the dive in. Kyrie goes down.
That's a revenge strike damage, MP dueling with CW.
Back
underneath
to the
tier
purple.
2. Fnatic Onyx down 2 men. Already a big win for the Kamai.
And now they're gonna move on to this Lord. See You Soon take the win on that one. 27 seconds on the clock for Kyrie, 15 for Loopy. And Fnatic Onyx can't do a thing about it.
Wow. For all the boxing fans out there, I'd give the first and second round over to Fnatic Onyx, but in the third, See You Soon might just find the knockout.
It's not about how hard you get knocked down. It's about how many times you get back up.
I like how you doubled down but still figured it out, because that's exactly what See You Soon is going through right now. They may have had to learn the lesson the hard way in the first 2 phases of the game, but in the late, they figured it out. Hey, this is the way. As the Mandalorians say, this is the way. Don't fall for Keyboy. Get the DJ on someone that matters. And when Fnatic Onyx does the 2-step, don't fall for it. Find another engage. Don't waste your ults. Now the Lord gonna knock into the mid.
All right, watch for Felix. He's got the penalty zone ready to go. Conceal play comes in as well. Felix able to jump in, get a nice penalty zone onto C-Dub. Sans, along with the rest of the team. Kyrie taking way too much damage, and MP finds the kill. Loopy's next on the block. The base is at 20%. Bring it down more. CW trying to clear things up with a blazing duet draw. Brought down low, but the base drops. And Onyx drop with it. See You Soon with the biggest upset in Group B.
We are but at the halfway point of today's broadcast, and already a huge upset. The tournament favorites, the defending champions, Fnatic Onyx, suffer a loss at a team without a coach. The Kamai champions hold their heads up high. Where did this come from?
And the group has been equalized. See You Soon feeling confident, coming in strong. It's all love on the stage, but in the land of Dawn, See You Soon reigns supreme right now.
Again, the sportsmanship between these two teams, much respect. Playing for the mecca of MPL ID, going up against a developing region in MPL KH. This is, I'm not going to say it's unheard of, but I definitely wasn't expecting to see this. At least a 1-1. At least call it down the middle, but See You Soon came to play today.
Yeah, I felt like once they came online there, and it was the same thing kind of in game 1. They were falling behind a little bit. Once they came online, MP the King, man.
He's always had his reins on his team. Look at that. From mid-game shot calls to understanding how to get to the dub, and even towards the end. He only really celebrates when it matters. Michael Andino, remember his name. MP the King leading his team to a win, a sweep against MPL ID's champion, Fnatic Onyx. He's on stage right now with Mara and Dawood Sandstorm.
from See You Soon. We're here with MP the King. All smiles from MP the King. Congratulations. You've upset the defending MSC champions. You gave them a sweep. Now, before coming in here, how were you feeling? Were you guys feeling nervous? Because it's no secret that Fnatic Onyx is one of the favorites. They have a great coach. You guys don't have a coach. So how were you feeling coming in here? Were you a little bit scared, nervous? What was it?
Para sa akin po, parang gusto lang namin patunayan sa mga tao na nagsasabi na Remake Esports po kami, na kahit walang coach, na kahit maraming problema, kayang-kaya namin gapangin yung bracket namin.
Wow. He's saying for him, he wants to prove that even though you guys, people are saying what?
Remake Esports.
Remake Esports. Even though they don't have a coach, the people are calling them Remake Esports. They want to show the world that they can handle their group.
I mean, they really did. They took